Having the ability to see the beauty in the things that were meant to destroy you is literally using your enemies as your stepping stool. Why do I say that? Because think about it like, okay, instead of you reacting to, say, gossip, he say, she say, whatever, instead of you going on a 3-day tangent with these people back and forth on who said what and who did this and who did it and da, 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 da. You can choose to take the lesson in that situation and keep it pushing and not even say a word to that person. Okay, I see you for who you are. I see how you was moving. I should have listened to myself when I peeped it in the beginning, but I try to blow it off using my big heart. I got to start following my intuition a little better. My intuition. I have to follow my intuition a little better and use my discernment. Actually, listen to those things when they are calling to me and throwing up that red flag. Okay, got it. Because if I would have listened to that, I wouldn't be here. That's how you have to view situations. I'm not arguing with nobody. I'm not giving you all this friendship, this relationship, this whatever it is. My alarm went off. Um, but I don't have to give you any more energy. I don't owe you anything. You don't owe me anything. That's why I'm okay with parting ways with people. Because rejection is protection. Now, I do believe that some things can be talked out. Nothing is above being talked out, actually, besides death. Don't wish death on me and my kids, or don't speak harm to me and my kids, or anybody that I love. There's no coming back from that. You cannot reverse that with me. That's a done daughter nail in the fucking coffin. But anything else, primarily, like, if you're not doing no harm and your intentions are pure, I feel like nothing is above being worked out. Even if you're the on the side of things where you're the one in the wrong, you still had some type of indication that maybe I shouldn't do this. And I guarantee you, when you got done doing whatever you did that you knew you weren't supposed to do, you literally said, damn, I knew I shouldn't have did that shit. Or damn, I wish I wouldn't have did this shit. I knew better. Because you know you had the thought process of the whole path and the outcome of how it was going to turn out, and you still chose to go through with it. You knew it was a possibility that it was going to be catastrophic, and you still chose to go through with it. When you could have simply just decided to not bother no fucking body to begin with, and you wouldn't even be going through half the shit that you're going through. Just like, for example, what's something I could say? Going and hanging with people you know you ain't got no business hanging with. These niggas in the streets, you not. You going to hang with them, naturally you're going to be around the things that they're doing because you're on their turf. So you get caught up in what they doing. You think the police give a damn that you was just there and these is just your friends? No. The police don't give a fuck. Nigga, you one of them. The hell? But you knew what these niggas was into, and you knew that wasn't the life for you, but you still knowingly took your ass over there. So now you got to know that you got to deal with those consequences. But oh damn, I knew I shouldn't have came over here. Right? I tell people all the time, sometimes you just got to know what you know and keep it pushing. Meaning, you got to see things for what they are and keep it pushing. Everything don't require your attention. Everything don't deserve your energy. See stuff for what it is. Pull yourself out of the situation like, this ain't nothing I want to be involved with. It's literally that simple. But no, y'all want to be seen. Y'all want to be heard. Y'all want to be the life of the party all the time, or whatever the circumstance. You want to hit that bad bitch. Now you stuck with this crazy ass bitch that won't let you see your kids unless you fucking her. But she was a bad bitch. She ate her rice and cabbage. nigga. No, I'm just playing. But for real, that's how y'all end up in these situations. Everything that glitter is not gold. Y'all see a pretty face and think everything about that woman is beautiful. No, it is not. Her heart is trash. Her soul is trash. And it might not even be trash. She might just be damaged. She might have just went through a whole lot of shit and have not healed. She might be an unhealed queen. I was once one, so I know. But bottom line is, y'all be fucking with Lil Daquan and y'all see how he doing Bonquisha down the street, and you think that somehow he's gonna treat you differently. And no, he using them same lines that he used on her on you. That job. You're just another name and a number. Stack your bread, get your own business, and get out of there. You sticking around that job and complaining about they ain't giving you nothing. No, they ain't giving me nothing. They ain't giving me no raise. They ain't do da. The fuck on. Go find something better. Y'all complain about the dumbest shit, but y'all sit in it. You see the problem. You see the solution, but you still sitting there. That's like fucking dousing yourself in gasoline and sitting next to a bonfire. What the fuck you think gonna happen?